And that takes us to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And this guy is super interesting and complex because he's 15 out of 25 in terms of how many times he's been buffed or nerfed or changed. And we go through what his history was. Now, this is the definition of a hero that as the game continues to get older, people are getting better and better. And of course, there are people that were great on release with them if you played in alpha beta, and those people had a huge head start in just dominating lobbies. However, if you look at it, thank God Spider-Man is not the way he was on release. And it mainly has to do with what some of these heroes have, and that's team-ups. You go all the way back to Season 0 and Season 1, he had a team-up with Venom that would... What's the best way to talk about it? It's suit explosion or explosion. It would just blow up this black goo that you could combo with and instant delete people. It's like on the same tier as Psylocke with what you could do in the Echoes, but you could swing around and be so quick like he is today. But before you could realize anything, you were pretty much dead, which was so busted, let's be honest. But that's how people started to learn Spider-Man. So much so they were just always pinging for a Venom to be on the team. Then they ended up making that way less. I think it lasted 4 seconds, which is ridiculous. They've, trimmed that down to 1 second. But then they made it where he has invincibility when he triggers that. So, like, they traded one OP thing for the other. Well, guys, that lasted for all of about a season. And ever since then, they've been tweaking his numbers with his combos, and he's very much like Black Panther in some ways, where his skill ceiling is and can be hard to achieve, at least especially early on. That they didn't want to overtune any of his combo potential because of how crazy it was and what it could do. It's made its splashes and waves through social media. I would still say that Spider-Man has some of the most carry potential out of any hero in the game for the best of the best players. And he can actually make an entire team not know what to do if you're doing your job to perfection. Rollouts are always getting better. He's good on certain maps. And so they've tried to give him small adjustments. He's kind of only gotten good buffs really since, Season 3, maybe below that. He's had some stealth nerfs and changes too with animations. I'm sure like dedicated Spider-Man mains could really dig into like what has changed about him. I don't know. Is it weird to say he's at an okay spot now? Like he's definitely an annoyance, but I think with the black cats out in the world, it just seems like there's bigger problems. I don't know. I just know that they definitely reacted and addressed him quick enough in like Season 1.5. I remember watching the first viewing ever of Rivals on a private call. It was really cool. And they were talking about Spider-Man, and they were like, if someone masters this guy, he probably is going to be a little crazy. And then at the time, Necros was like, bet.